What's up, y'all? Brian Kelly here. You know, growing up, having military in my family, my poppy, World War II, 2 Purple Heart recipient, my Uncle Mike, 2 of my heroes. I don't know where we'd be without all of our soldiers and Blue Star families and our veterans. You know, that's how we get our freedoms. Keep the mindset of always honoring, always remembering, and always believing in the future of our military as well. So God bless our vets. God bless our Blue Star families. We always got your back. We love you.
Family is here for you. We are here in this community because you all sacrifice so much to serve our country and to ensure our freedom.
It takes a village to be able to do all the things that we do. So coming together to this type of event is something that T-Mobile wants to represent.
I placed my hand upon my heart and swore I'd give my life for these people and this land from sea to shine to sea. There ain't no terrorist gonna take a home from you or me, 'cause my granddaddy, my father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. We know where we're going, we know where we've been, yeah, we're the prodigy of a military man.
I was born and raised in Louisiana. My granddaddy served, my great-granddaddy served, and my dad served, and so I decided to join the Air Force. And I was 17 years old and went in the military June 6, 1992, a couple weeks after graduating out of high school. And it was the best decision ever made. Led me down this whole different path of life.
My father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. We know where we're going, we know where we've been. We're the prodigy of a military man.
By creating an environment, a community of people like what you guys are doing with Blue Star families, that's the most important thing, because this is how you keep veterans alive, you keep them well balanced, you keep them afloat, and you keep their morale moving, because no veteran is left behind. So good on y'all. Keep doing your mission, and I'll be right there behind you.
We all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. Left, right, left, right, left.
Pararescue is combat search and rescue, and pararescue is a component of the special warfare. And so you have like pararescue, combat control, different people that have different jobs for a different reason. So pararescue, we're designated to be able to go in and rescue down pilots, down airmen, special operations forces, governmental forces, other government agency forces behind enemy lines. We're all paramedics. We all go through special operations, special warfare medicine. And we work in desert, jungle, Arctic, ocean, mountain, anything that, in any aircraft that we can get in and get out of, we're trained to do it. We all go to combat dive school, we go to jump school, we go to free fall school, we go to SEER school, and then we can go through our indoctrination to the pararescue course. And after about 2.5 years of the pipeline, you go to your team as a pararescue. And we also augment NASA, doing NASA rescues for, we did that for many years. I know they're still doing some components of that, still working with NASA for capsule rescues. But yeah, we're pretty much the special warfare, combat search and rescue. When no one else can get in, we're the last ones they're going to call to go in and save them. And like I said, we're all medics. So we're the doctors of the special operations field combat. I didn't have what you call the sand to go right into pararescue. We had a pararescueman come in and talk to us on basic training, wanted us to go test out for it. And just to see this guy walk in intimidated me. This guy stacked maroon beret on, chest full of medals, combat boots with blouse with his uniform. And I was like, I'm just here to be a cop, man. So I signed up to go in as a cop, security police. Back then it was security specialist. And so I did that for a few years. And then I was stationed in Minot, North Dakota. I did about 10 months there, got out of there, put in an assignment to South Korea so that I could get reassigned somewhere else. They then sent me to Hickam Air Force Base, Hawaii. And being half Native Hawaiian, I was like, man, this is awesome. I got in touch with my culture. I met my family, my grandparents that I'd never met. So I was actually, where my mom's from, able to mix in. And so the military was a great vehicle for me for that. It was a dream come true. I mean, it was God blessing me to meet my family. and my grandparents before they passed away, and some of my aunts and uncles who've now passed away. I'd have not known them if I wouldn't have joined the Air Force. So I was in the chow hall one day and I saw this PJ, pararescue jumper, walk out. He had his flight suit on, his beret on, and he had a toothpick in his mouth, and he was putting his beret on. I was like, "Are you a PJ?" And he's like, "Typical special warfare." The hell else am I supposed to be? And I was like, "Oh, I like this guy." And I was like, "So what are you going to do today?" He goes, "Oh, I'm going to go jump the SEAL team over Ford Island, knock out a free fall jump." And so at that point, I knew I wanted to be a pararescueman. So I asked him to train me. He trained me. He said I wasn't ready, which I wasn't. So he trained me for, I think, 2 to 4 months. And then I cross-trained as a staff sergeant into the coveted special warfare pararescue career field. And my life completely changed from there, just an entirely new path of life.
But let's play a little bit of old country for you. This one's called A Little Merle, A Little Jones, y'all.
I've got this feeling inside of me. Well, I've got a fever. Can you feel the heat? I need a little honky tonk to soothe these bones. I wanna hear a little Merle. I wanna hear a little Jones. Well, a few cold beers and tears is what I need. Here's one for you, and here's 2 for me. When that old jukebox playing them old country songs, I wanna hear a little Merle. I wanna hear a little Jones. Play a working man from Muskogee, sing me back home on silver wings. Play Tennessee whiskey and a Corvette song. I wanna hear a little Merle. I wanna hear a little Jones. Can you feel that rhythm? Can you feel that beat? That's the kind of tune, yeah, make you move your feet. When Friday night's here and that neon's on, wanna hear a little Merle, wanna hear a little Jones. Play a working man from Muskogee, sing me back home on silver wings. Play Tennessee whiskey and a Corvette song. Some yesterday's wine, and I'm still doing time, and the race is on. The race is on. Back when country music told the dang right truth in every song. On Monday morning, 2 cups in, that hangover finally setting in. I can't wait for 40 hours to be here and gone. I wanna hear a little Merle. I wanna hear a little Jones. Play a working man from Muskogee, sing me back home on silver wings. Play Tennessee whiskey and a Corvette song. I wanna hear a little Merle. I wanna hear a little Jones. I wanna hear a little Merle.
Oh, Michael, play me some of that hag, son. Oh, I love some possum, baby. Woo!
Hi, this is Cindy Thompson. Military families need your support year-round. Now it's time to give back and do your part. Help us celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's military by standing with our service members and the families who stand beside them. I'm the baby of 5 daughters, and my daddy was a Marine and always taught us girls about what that meant to him and to us. My mom and dad were struggling financially when he was in the service, and in order to eat, he had to sell his dress blues, and he never got them back. But he was just a sweet, sweet daddy to all of his girls, and I'm so grateful for him.
Hey, I'm Cole Swindell, and one of the many reasons I think it's important to support military and their families is just the sacrifice they make. You know, the things we get to do on a daily basis that others don't. And because of the sacrifices that they make, their families go through, you know, missing them while they're over there protecting strangers like you and I. It's just unbelievable. So that's one of my reasons I definitely support and always will. And God bless America.
Hey y'all, it's Russell Dickerson. Our military families sacrifice so much. Let's do our part together. Supporting the military is a foundational part of country music, and you know, I think should be a foundational part of every part of life in America. That's why it's so close to my heart, having family members who are in the service, trying to put myself in those shoes and those boots of those servicemen and women, and we love it. We love supporting. God bless you guys. I'm proud to stand with our military families. Are you?
250 years of freedom did not come easy. It was earned by generations of service members and their families. This year, I'm standing with Blue Star families to honor that legacy by supporting those who still carry the torch. I think supporting the military is one of the most important things that I can do. We get to go out there and sing country music all because of the freedom we have in this country, because of those servicemen and women, and also their families back home that are having to do life without them while they're out there giving their time and their services for us. So we appreciate all of you, and anything we can ever do, we're going to come running.
This one's kind of fast. You might want to check your blood pressure after this one. It's called Fame. And I was out in Kansas out there. I was sitting there playing guitar, and this guy walks in and goes, "Hey, man, are you that singer from Nashville?" And I said, "I'm just a singer." He goes, "Well, man, don't get lost in your 30 acres in the back there. There's an artist that came through here one time and got so drunk he got lost in his back 30 acres. And I thought to myself, we don't say 30 back down from Louisiana. We say you back 40, man. So I thought, you know what? Sounds like that guy got lost in his back 40 acres, man. So I wrote a song about it called Fame.
The band, get them all loaded up, gonna head to a show, gonna get real drunk. Up all the girls are looking real fine. Drink a bunch of wine, gonna have a good time. Everybody know me, I'm a rock star. Got all the money, gonna go real far. Next morning comes, ain't nobody here, ain't nobody home, nobody's there. Fame, 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 running through your brain. You got lost in your back 40 acres, crying in the rain. What you gonna do now? Where you gonna go when that mind's gone insane? From that fame, fame, fame. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 sold. 10-gallon hat with a big old buckle. Rode up the horse, head to the rodeo. 8-second riding, I'm gonna shine. Rookie at the year at the end of my rope. 945 and I ain't got a dime. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Fame, 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 running through your brain. You got lost in your back 40 acres, crying in the rain. What you gonna do now? Where you gonna go when that mind's gone insane? From that fame, fame, fame.
All y'all make some noise for Mr. Evan Hull on guitar.
What you gonna do now? Where you gonna go when that mind's gone insane? From that fame, fame, fame. Fame, 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 running through your brain. You got lost in your back 40 acres, crying in the rain. What you gonna do now? Where you gonna go when that mind's gone insane? From that fame, fame, fame. Come on back now. What you gonna do now? Where you gonna go when that mind's gone insane? From that fame, fame, fame.
All about that fame.
Hey, this is Chase Matthew. As a part of a Blue Star family, it means a lot to me to tell you it's more than just saying thank you for your service. Go make a friend, find a neighbor. There's a lot of veterans out here, and there's also a lot of active duty service families that are out here. So let's support the Blue Star families. Thank you for your service, and thank you for being the reason that we can celebrate every day being free in a free country. Because when they feel seen and supported, military families are more likely to recommend service. Help us build a strong and connected, mission-ready force.
Hey y'all, I'm Cody Johnson. I think it's very important that we acknowledge our veterans. Not only our veterans, but their families. Our active service military, their families are what keeps them going. And I think it's something that we look over in America a lot. I know that for me, just being a country music artist out on the road, if it weren't for my wife and my kids and the support team that I have at home, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So it's not just about the man or the woman that's fighting for your freedom somewhere or putting in the work for your freedom. It's about what their families are sacrificing as well. So I encourage you, the next time you see a veteran, the next time you see somebody wearing one of their hats that says Vietnam veteran or I served or the Army or the Marines or any of that stuff, walk up to them, tell them thank you. Pray for their families. you'd be amazed what it can do for them. There's a military family in every single zip code, and that's why we need your help.
One of the reasons I support Blue Star Families is because I've seen firsthand what an impact it makes when somebody's called to serve, and the sacrifice that those families go through. You know, there's a lot of similarities in what my wife and my kids have to go through with me being gone so much. Now imagine if every day that I was gone, my life was in jeopardy. These families, they give it all for our safety, for our country, and it's I can't think of anything more worth supporting.
What's going on, guys? This is Tyler Braden. As America's military turns 250, let's reflect on who helped us get here and who's still standing guard. Thank you, Blue Star Families, for showing up for our military families. 250 years of country, courage, and community. If you love this nation like I do, there's no better time to show it.
250 years of sacrifice means that we've had a military in this country that was created and has been together that long, and that people like the Blue Star, you guys are working on with families in the military, bringing them together, creating an expanded community. I love it. I mean, I wish we would have had more things like that when we were in, you know? I mean, so the military family needs to know each other. They need to coordinate with each other. That's the military camaraderie that I'm seeing now with what organizations like yourself are doing. And I would love it to be a part of it in any way I can forward. But 250 years, it just shows the strength of our nation. It shows a military that hasn't failed. It shows a military that remains strong in its standards, its commitment to duty, its integrity, its honor, and its sacrifice, and duty to self, you know, and duty to others. And, you know, to me, it gives me just a warm fuzzy thinking about it. Just the mentality. I miss it. I miss the camaraderie, the mentality we had when we were in. We need to bring attention to what you guys are doing and what a lot of groups are doing for the military that not necessarily happened for veterans of the past. And so we get trained into the military, right? But the training coming out of the military doesn't necessarily happen. And by creating an environment, a community of people like what you guys are doing with the Blue Star Families, so that you have more resources to be a part of, because I'm sure you guys build resources to help veterans as they enter the civilian world. That's the most important thing, because when you go in, you're expecting to go into the military, you're trained into it, but you are not trained out of it. One of the biggest things with me was I came out in 2002, and I went right into a record deal on Curb Records. And a couple weeks out of combat, I was in the business. And let me tell you, that was a scary place, because I thought everybody was my friend, and not everybody is your friend. Now you're learning the real hard Fort Knox of civilian life, especially in the industry. The country music industry and politics, it's a tough life. And so the camaraderie, we miss it. So I would say thank you to you. Thank you to other organizations and nonprofits out there who are building the community of veterans, because this is how you keep veterans alive, you keep them well balanced, you keep them afloat, and you keep their morale moving. And if we keep doing that, we're going to have less suicides, because no veteran is left behind. So good on y'all. Keep doing your mission, and I'll be right there behind you.
This one ought to get you fired up.
Left, right. I would dress in camouflage back when I was a kid. Always playing war in the woods where we lived. Daddy taught me how to hunt and fish to survive. He knew I need those skills one day to stay alive. When I turned 17 to sign that dotted line, I placed my hand upon my heart and swore I'd give my life for these people and this land from sea to shining sea. There ain't no terrorist gonna take a home from you or me, 'cause my granddaddy, my father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. We know where we're going, we know where we've been, yeah, we're the prodigy of a military man. Your left, right, get it still. Your left, your head up, right, come on down. Left, right, get it still. Your left. bury me with a case of bud. Wiser, if that reserve should fail me too, I say now, look out, Satan, I'm coming for you. That's right, my granddaddy, my father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. We know where we're going, we know where we've been, yeah, we're the prodigy of a military. My granddaddy, my father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. We know where we're going, we know where we've been, we're the prodigy of a military man. Your left, right, get it stand. Your left, your head up right, come on down. Left, right, get it stand. Your left, your head up right.
Just sit on down.
My granddaddy, my father, brother, and me, we all serve the flag on the hill that says we're free. Left, right, left, right, left.
I'm actually the first kid in my family to break the chain of not going into the Air Force. My whole family, two of my uncles are pilots, my grandpa was in the Air Force. I mean, literally just, I'm a military family. So I have so much respect, and I got to talk to Jamie Johnson about when they went over the USO tour and how it was just like they were riding in Hummers and people were shooting at them over, and then they'd go play another show, and those people are risking their life, so I get to stand up here and do what I do for a living, so have nothing but respect for that.
Hey guys, it's Garrett Bradford. Blue Star Families does so much, and it's such a valiant cause. Our soldiers, our airmen, our Marines, everybody, they do so much for us. And the military is struggling just like everybody else is right now. The cost of living is sky high. There's just so much support that they need, and anything we can do for them, I think we should, because they do so much for us.
What's going on, y'all? This is Gavin Adcock. Now it's our turn to step it up and do our part to honor country military families.
Hey, y'all, this is Ira Dean, and the reason I support Blue Star Families is my father was Air Force, my brother was Navy, my nephew was Marines. He did 2 duties in Iraq, and I come from a very military-based family. And don't judge the long hair, I support my troops, and I support the Blue Star Families.
Hey, I'm Riley Green. The military's always been really close to my heart. Both of my granddaddies served. My granddaddy Lennon was in the Army. My granddaddy Buford was in the Air Force. So it's awesome to be able to honor them.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tucker Wetmore. The reason I support Blue Star Families, I come from a long line of veterans. My grandpa, his grandpa. It's just a long line of veterans in my family, and a couple have even laid their lives down, protecting and serving. And, I think anyone that is willing to put their life on the line to support and protect others, I think they deserve all the respect in the world. I know I'm proud to stand with our military families. Are you?
There's a military family in every zip code, and that's why we need your help. Our military families, Blue Star families, need our support more than ever.
When I think about the spirit of America, in my mind, I think about people. Whether it's present or not, I think about people like the military and the military families and people that I served with. And just like those service members who are in submarines under the water right now, they don't talk politics. They're all about America. They're about the flag. They're about our freedoms, and they're willing to do the work. So I feel that the spirit of America is the work that the military and the first responders and the people that are doing the hard work to keep us safe. Without that, the spirit wouldn't be there. So I believe in our military, those submarine folks out there working who volunteer to do that, our men and women in the military, our men and women in the special operations, our pararescue, our Green Berets, our Rangers, our SEALs, our MARSOC. These people who go the extra mile join the military, but they also join into a deeper military in the special operations, special warfare career field. To me, when I see that eagle fly, when I see the flag go up, or when I hear the national anthem on TV, I cry every time, because I think about my friends that I lost in combat in Afghanistan. And that pride and that pain, that esprit de corps, that is the spirit of America.
And I talk about a lot of things in this one about duck hunting, back when we used to be able to duck hunt with lead shot and all the great things that goes on in the swamp, man. So y'all just check it out. It's called What You Know About That. Hope you feel the groove, man.
deeper than I thought.
Swamp made a swamp haze, a swamp raise. A Louisiana boy came home to play. Fired up my high school 77, straight from granddaddy way up in heaven. Tearing up a Mo Highline roads. I hang a deer stand on the power line pole. Deer feeders out waiting on the rud. Louisiana boy's gonna hunt. Cajun on, sing my song. Get your shotgun into one-eyed dog. Get online in the duck blind. A high brass 6-lead shot is just fine. What you know about that? A whitetail rack, double drop time 10 as a matter of fact. Hanging on the wall, the farm out back. Ain't get stuck 'cause my truck is jacked. What you know about that? I've been in many countries around the world. I made it back home, I got a southern girl. Living on the farm, burning oak and grease. Frying catfish with the grits and cheese. She said the city life is overrated. She'd rather be dipping in the Luda Basin. Sinking on down in the bayou mud. Stomping to the floor, let her run. Cajun on, sing my song. Get your shotgun in your one-eyed dog. Get online in the duck blind. High brass 6-lead shot is just fine. What you know about